Hey Casey, I guess since you've probably spent the most time with Coach McDonald, or the guys we're talking to today, just kind of how do you think he's going to do? Kind of being the interim coach on Saturday.
I think he's going to do good. I don't think he's going to do. I know he'll do well. It's a little different situation with the coaches, but just like us players, next man up. So he's prepared for this weekend, and I think he'll get the job done with them.
What makes you confident that he's going to handle this, really well?
Just the way he carries himself when he's coaching us, just the style of leadership he is, um, and he'll get the job done.
All right. Thanks, Casey.
Thanks.
Good morning, Casey. So obviously you guys find out Coach B's tested positive for COVID, I think Monday night or around that same time. Can you describe what your emotions were like or your reaction was to that news?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not too sure how the protocol works, but we found out, and you know, it was surprising, but it's kind of the world we live in now. So instead of sitting here and freaking out, we just played it smooth, and like I said, us players and the coaches, next man up.
Yeah, and then we spoke with Coach B yesterday, obviously via Zoom, but he said that Pat Ryan, who's kind of involved a little bit with practice, I guess, is kind of taking on a bigger role with the receivers this week because of the COVID situation. What's his involvement been like with you guys in those last couple of days at practice?
He comes to work every day, so I mean, we're not surprised that he's earned a bigger role, but he's a solid player. He comes to work every day, and he'll get his opportunity.
Thanks, Casey. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Hey, Casey, you mentioned that next man up mentality right away. It's something Coach Bielema mentioned yesterday. Is that something you guys have really kind of prided yourself on this season? Seeing Art have to come in and, seeing just some random injuries here and there for some starters and now having to deal with it with your head coach.
Exactly. Just like you said, the situation with Art, I think it's more than anything mental, just staying prepared for the moment, and even reverse that. VP's done it too, to stay mentally locked in and stepped up when his name is called.
And knowing the history that Coach Bielema has with Iowa, playing college football there, starting his coaching career there, does that give you guys a little anything extra to kind of want to go on the road and get a win for him while, he's away from the team this week?
For sure. Coach B is a hell of a motivator. So, I mean, anytime he's involved in something, that we're ready to fight for him. But this game's just another game. So, I mean, as much as we're there for each other, we got to attack it as any other game.
Thanks, Casey.
Thank you.
Hey, Casey, just looking at the numbers alone, facing a pretty good secondary on Saturday, what are some of the challenges that group gives you guys in the wide receiver core?
They'll be playing a lot of zones. So just just having good technique and just executing when we need it, when our names are called.
Yeah, what have you seen on the scouting report and on the video? The 19 interceptions. What are some things you guys need to do to get open and make it a little bit easier on Brandon?
Sure. It's a good team. Secondary is good. They're solid, long guys, but it's just another competition. And, within 11 on 11, it's a one-on-one battle every play. So just competing and staying locked in and doing everything you need to do as an individual.
Yeah, you still haven't been throwing the ball all that much, but it's been a little more effective, and Brandon's had some time to throw. Do you feel like the passing game's starting to come into its own a little bit?
For sure. I feel like every week we've taken a step. But if we're going to run the ball, we're going to run the ball. So can't sit here and complain about it. Just going to, do my job and block when I need to block, make the plays I need to play without the ball in my hands, and just stay focused for when the ball does come to me.
Thanks, Casey.
Thank you.
Hey, what's up, Casey? What do you think the thing you guys are going to miss the most about having Brett there for an actual football game?
I think more than anything, just his presence. He's a powerful person. When he walks in the room, you can feel it. But we can't sit here and think about that. He'll be back, and we know he'll be fine. And we just got to approach this like any other game.
You guys have your last 2 times you've been on the road, you beat a ranked team. What mindset does it take? Like, how have you guys been able to put that together? Obviously, walking into a third one on Saturday.
Sure. I think more than anything, just staying composed, and you can't live off your past successes. So just every week moving on and hitting that restart button and attacking the week for what team it is. And you can't come into a new week with the same mentality, high or low, good or bad, about the last team. You just got to put that to the side and focus on what you need to do to beat the next team.
Is that composure? Does that come with experience? Is it something that's like innate? Like, where does that come from?
I think it just comes with time. You know, we're in a team that we got guys that have come from different places, and just, you know, getting that chemistry as a team, coaches to players, players to coaches. I think just with time that just builds, and just every week, if we can keep stacking that, I think we'll be fine.
Appreciate it, Casey. Thank you.
For sure.
Hey, Casey, I'm just wondering, like the last couple of days of practice, what does it feel like without your head coach, and how are other people trying to kind of fill that void?
For sure. Like I said a minute ago, just like Coach B, he's a guy that, you know, his presence is well known. So he walks in the room, like I said, he's always in there. And obviously you can feel that he's not here. But like I said, you can't really worry about that, because, you know, there's a lot of what ifs, and this is the situation we're faced with, and we just got to attack the moment.
And I know you're not like a team that's going to throw for 300 yards or 50 times a game, but it feels like you guys the last couple of games have found some success down the field, including, you know, you and Brandon hooking up on that one in Minnesota. What do you think has been the key to you guys getting some big plays and making some plays downfield?
I think just repetition, and, you know, Isaiah, the Rutgers game, he had a really good catch, and you know, just plays like that can spark it. So just, you know, us making plays and starting to get better by the week. I think just seeing each other make plays is good for us.
And what have you seen from Brandon since he's come back? You know, it seems like he's got maybe a different mindset, different confidence.
Yeah, he's locked in. He's doing really good these practices this week, even in the bye week. And, you know, we're just trying to take it one game at a time and beat each team by the week.
Thanks, Casey.
Casey, real quickly, we've heard about that throw. Like, it was a big deal from Brandon to Isaiah against Rutgers, and you mentioned it again. Why is that such a big deal for you guys as a passing offense?
I think more than anything, just, you know, becoming a balanced offense and finding your identity in the passing game. You know, obviously we had games where we haven't connected, so just seeing that come and actually happen, and him and Isaiah connecting deep down the field, that's just good for us to see, and also just the confidence it instills in all of us to make plays also.
Thank you, Casey.
Thank you.